T artifacts.
Which means that here might not necessarily be the best place to sell them, but that's all right. I think I can get rid of these and get us some profit. So as soon as we land, I'm going to search. I'm going to first, as we're traveling on the boat, I'm going to change my appearance to someone that's never been in the city before.
Okay.
Like a random person that I saw.
Right. So, so are you putting the stuff in the lifeboats? Or are you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So So anybody else making any preparations?
What I'm gonna do, if you're gonna be the one to actually sell this and with a fake face that works out well, just afterwards, just point me in the direction of the blacksmith, as I want to have a conversation with him myself.
I don't know if there's any on these rocks, but in the city, I'm sure there's a few of them. A few. I could. I certainly wouldn't say no at an assist if you want to help me try to offload these. I know you can speak well for yourself. I've heard you articulate yourself rather well. So I think if we were both speaking to a potential seller, we'd probably have a greater chance of success.
Since you're changing what you look like, I feel like it makes more sense for you just go by yourself. Complete anonymity, tied to nothing.
That doesn't have any bearing on me. But if you'd rather not.
Oh, all right. If that's not what you're trying to accomplish, then yeah, fine. I'll roll with.
All right. So Jimmy hops in too, and you guys pull up.
So that dude that played with us last week is not playing. That's not who.
Yeah, he's not going to make it today.
So D'Artagnan is someone new.
Yep.
Yes, he is. So introducing D'Artagnan, there is a big old Minotaur sitting in the boat, and a smiling guy with a whip, and they look like they're sort of shooting the shit and fishing, or at least the guy with the whip is fishing, and Captain Bertrand waves to the guy with the whip. Big old Minotaur. There's somebody approaching, and you guys notice that you're dressed exactly the same. There's a tiefling. You guys.
I'm in a nondescript traveler's clothes, just like a brown cloak.
There's tieflings and there's tieflings. In general, Minotaur history, the Tanar'ri tieflings are a little more rare, but they're the ones that you get along with. And this guy is clearly that. He's got the 6 fingers and the
horns.
The horns around his head. He's definitely as close to Gratz as you are to Baphomet, as far as family lines go.
Well, I'll wave. Hail. Good sir.
Hey. Looks like you got brought in quite a catch today, huh? And Captain Bertrand's like, yeah. And he's like, no, I was talking to them with the shiny stuff. We'll talk about your fish after. I'll want to put it on top anyways.
I'll say shiny might actually be an understatement. Actually, it's definitely an understatement.
What you got for me?
Ancient.
Well,
Go on.
well, a lot of an archaeological treasure trove, really.
So, you guys look like fighting men.
Why we wrestled these artifacts for some very dangerous monsters, as it turns out.
So, there's a little blockage in my usual trade route. Some gold Guthras getting in the way, and they smell bad, and they might eat me. And I'll pay big money if you guys will take care of them.
Gold Guthros.
Gold Guthras.
Oh,
They're pretty much the smelliest creature that you can imagine. They eat a lot of garbage. If you're willing to do this, I'll pay you 1,000 gold pieces, split on the four of you. In addition to whatever I pay you for that stuff there.
could be interesting.
Could be. But let's talk about the stuff we have here. Oh, perfect timing. We're joined by yet another.
Heard the whole thing.
Fantastic. So yeah, you want to set the scene for him?
Yeah, so you guys are sitting in
Well, you can hear 'em all.
lifeboats amongst the smugglers' boat cutters. Some treacherous rocks that hamper visibility from the watchtowers and the lighthouses, and they make a great place to fish and trade in goods that you want to sneak past the tariff stations.
Indeed. What number is it on the map?
6. Down by the southern part.
Oh, all right.
So you guys are these two boats right here. You're all in.
Oh my God,
There's-
we actually have little boats. There's so many boats there.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's actually 2 lifeboats with your stuff in it.
I think D'Artagnan has a question.
Oh, so the he asked you to he offered you a job, a fighting job, but said you'd probably need some help. So the idea was that you'd wait until someone who could do it came by, and he'd offer a good enough price that they'd probably agree to it, and so it was worth your time. And he offered you free food for the day either way, so and a big wineskin.
All right.
So
So then, the assumption being when he said the 4, he meant the 4 of us. I want to introduce myself to the 4th.
yeah, so there's he wasn't talking about the scrawny and scared looking captain with a bunch of fish in his lifeboat. He sort of ignored that guy.
Not just ignored him, he told him to shut up, effectively.
Oh yes, he did do that too. But yeah.
All right. So I'm Sir Slobodan Rachmaninoff. Nice to meet you. We within handshake range, or I said, I'm Sir Slobodan Rachmaninoff. A pleasure to meet you. You can call me Sir Rack. Sir Rack. It's actually there in our roll. Nice to meet you as well. You're a little bit of an adventurer?
This guy believes in adventure, it would seem.
The fact that you guys are wearing the exact same armor is super obvious.
Same
Like-
type, but there's no...
But there's also there's
a...
a giant serpent insignia on the front of both of your armor.
all right.
Are you referring to my armor?
No,
No, alright, he and I. Alright.
Oh,
And
oh,
it does have the serpent insignia. I thought it was just like...
and you're also so D'Artagnan, your armor is sort of a mystery. It's nice, and it's like a magic item, which is sort of a big deal. But you don't know its history. The insignia has always been a mystery to you, and these guys have a boat full of stuff with that insignia on it.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
It's exactly like. Why don't you describe it, D'Artagnan?
Well, his probably does look different, but...
I mean, it's attuned to a minotaur, so it's definitely a different shape.
Mine looks like pretty like gothic with like some spikes, not to do damage, but like,
Stylized.
yeah, with a flowing white cape behind it with roses embroidered
Are
on
you
the
saying
side.
that your armor has serifs?
No, just roses on the cape.
Cool. Well, so business
Ow.
first, and then
Business before introductions. All right,
uh,
I was just gonna introduce you.
it's not necessary at this point. Maybe in a different locale. I clearly look like not in my element in a boat. Like I want to be like probably around like a warm hearth fire with a drink.
Yeah, I'm definitely not particularly comfortable in this boat either.
Yeah.
Kind of almost looking like I'm gonna puke.
I'm gonna say let's conclude this first order of business, and then I'd be happy to talk about Gull, the foul smelling vermin that you have, and see if we're proper rat catchers for you. So we have this trove here, and we're asking 750 gold pieces for it.
750.
I mean, let's be honest though, it's priceless, but we just can't carry it with us.
It's worth-
a man with a museum, really.
He
Needs to hold on.
he whistles, and
it could be worth at least double that.
a halfling starts scrambling down from up on the rocks, like a chubby little dude.
Yep.
And he like falls in the water, and then like scrambles up onto Tigler's boat, gets like water all over Tigler's feet. Then Tigler like points to the items. He starts like looking through them. This 750.
I'll whisper over to Horizon.
And are you including the jeweled stuff in there
Indeed.
and the armors?
We didn't appraise the armor, did we?
The armors was not included in the appraisal that I gave you before. The armors are worth. One of them is.
I thought they were.
They're both worth a lot of money.
Investigation
They're nice armor.
I made a roll before, but
I mean, I'm
maybe
trained in it, but
oh well then.
they're probably